What's going on? Welcome to the weekly axe kicking. Man, sometimes I miss the 90s. Today's how to play guitar solo is Tomorrow by Silverchair, played by Daniel Johns. Got it broken up into 10 little parts, so let's take a look. Alright, so parts 1 through 5 of the solo start out in the 5th position, A minor pentatonic. So here is part 1, starting on the 5th fret of the 3rd and 2nd strings, the C and E. Just do a little double stop there. And then on the 4th string, A, G, A. So, part 2 starts on the C on the 3rd string, then goes from D back to C, back to the D, and you bend it up. While you have this note bent up, use your pinky to fret the 8th fret of the 2nd string, that G note. Then go back to that D, bend it back down, then the C, then back to the D and bend it up. So here's part 2 in its entirety. Part 3. And by the way, all these parts kind of flow together, so they're obviously not going to sound as fragmented. We'll hear that when we play through the whole solo. But part 3 starts with this D already bent up, and we're going to play it 4 times, and on the 4th time we'll bend it down, like this. Then back to C, back to D, and that's part 3. Let's play it in its entirety. Part 4, we're going to do more bending on the D, so 2 bends, the 2nd of which you bring back down, and then you go back to C, then D, then C. So part 4 in its entirety. Part 5 is going to be the last lick for now that we play in the 5th position, A minor pentatonic, and here's how it goes. On the 4th string, A, G, then 2 A's. Then we're going to go G, A, D on the 5th string. So, then we're going to go D, E, G, then 2 A's here. So here is part 4, I'm sorry, here's part 5 in its entirety. And here are parts 1 through 5, all the parts that start out in the A minor pentatonic position. Alright, the next 3 parts, parts 6 through 8, are going to be at the 12th position, E minor pentatonic. Let's take a look. So part 6 starts with 2 bends on the D, 15th fret of the 2nd string. 2nd time you bring it down. Then you go to the G on the 3rd string, 12th fret. Hammer onto the A. Bend that A up and back down. Back to the G, then the A. So here's part 6 in its entirety. Part 7 starts with the bend on the A, then bring it back down, then G, then E on the 4th string, back to G, then A, then A again, and you bend it. So here is part 7 in its entirety. Part 8 starts with another bend on the A on the 3rd string. Then pinky's going to fret the D on the 2nd string. Then you're going to play the A again and bend it back down. Then the G, and then the A. So here is part 8 in its entirety. Here are parts 6, 7, and 8, all the parts that are on the E minor pentatonic position played through. Alright, in parts 9 and 10, we have shifted back to the 5th position, A minor pentatonic. And it starts with another double stop, and then just the C after that. And then we just play the A a little bit after that. 3 times. So, part 9 in its entirety. Part 10, the closing lick, is starts with a C, then a D, then we're going to bend the D, and the pinky's going to fret the G, and that whole D bending into the G thing, we do that 4 times, so it's starting from the beginning of part 10. And after that 4th time, we play the D again and bring it back down. Then C, then A on the 4th string. So here's part 10 in its entirety. And here's parts 9 and 10 played together. And here is the entire solo, slowed down a bit. Alright, so there you have it, the solo to Tomorrow by Silverchair. It's about it for this week. Make sure you look up zacharmusic on Facebook, and keep in mind we offer a free, no obligation trial lesson online, done live over Skype. It's very effective, free half hour to learn more about any style of the guitar that you want. Literally, no style is off limits. I was just in Colorado for a wedding, and I had a jam session with a gut bucket player, or a gut bucketist. I don't know, what do they call someone who plays the gut bucket? Is it gut bucket player, gut bucketist? Anyways, not important. So, check out zacharmusic.com for the free trial lesson, and that's about it. See you next week. Oh, one more thing. If you're sitting there wondering what a gut bucket is, it's basically a bucket that's attached to a string that's like attached to like a broom handle. And think of it as like a 1-string bass, except way more awesome.